Imagine entering a market where there are no competitors, no price wars, no constant fighting for customers. Instead, you create something so unique that the competition becomes irrelevant. Sounds impossible, right? But that's exactly what companies like Circuit, Solid, Apple, and Nintendo have done. And the strategy behind it comes from one powerful business book, Blue Ocean Strategy by W. Chan Kim and Renée Mauborgne. In today's video, we will break down the 10 most powerful lessons from this book that explain how businesses can escape brutal competition and create entirely new markets. Let's dive in. Blue Ocean Strategy, written by W. Chen Kim and Rennie, is one of the most influential business strategy books ever written. The authors studied over 150 strategic move across 100 years and 30 industries. The conclusion: most companies fight in crowded markets full of competitors. The authors call these red oceans, but the real winners create blue oceans, completely new markets where competition does not exist. Instead of fighting for customers, they create new demand. This book teaches how businesses can move from bloody competition to uncontested marketplace. Let's explore the 10 key lessons from the book. Point number 1: Red Ocean versus Blue Oceans. First, you need to understand the central concept of the book. The business world has two types of markets: Red Ocean. These are existing industries where companies fight fiercely for customers. Example: fast food, smartphones, airlines. Competition is intense, margins shrink, and everyone tries to beat each other. It's called a red ocean because the competition turns the water bloody. Blue oceans, on the other hand, are new markets that don't exist yet. Instead of competing, companies create something entirely different. Let's say example. Circuit usually combined circus and theater to create a new entertainment category. They did not compete with traditional circuses. They reinvented the industry. The key idea: stop fighting competitors, create your own market instead. Next point number 2: competition should become irrelevant. Most businesses obsess over competitors. They constantly ask, how can we beat them? How can we offer low prices? How can we copy their features? But the authors argue something radical. The goal of strategy is not to beat the competition, the goal is to make the competition irrelevant. When a company creates a blue ocean, competitors simply don't matter anymore. For example, when Nintendo launched the WIE, they did not try to beat Xbox or PlayStation with their better graphics. Instead, they targeted casual gamers and families. Motion gaming created an entirely new experience, and suddenly Nintendo was not competing in the same way. They created a blue version of new players. Next point number 3: value innovation. The core idea of blue ocean strategy is something called value innovation. Most companies face a trade-off: either offer high value but high price, or offer low price but low value. But value innovation breaks this trade-off. It means increase value for customers while reducing cost. That sounds contradictory, but it's possible when companies rethink what customers actually need. Let's say example. Circuit usually eliminated expensive elements like animal acts, star performance, but added artistic storytelling, theater style music, stunning visuals. Cost went down, customer value went up. That's value innovation. Next point number 4: look beyond existing customers. Most businesses focus on existing customers, but blue ocean companies look something more powerful: non customers. These are people who currently don't buy from the industry. The book describes 3 layers of non customers: people who occasionally use the product but are not loyal, people who refuse the industry, people who never considered it. Let's say example. Before the WA, many people thought video games were only for hardcore gamers. Nintendo targeted parents, grandparents, families. They unlocked millions of new customers who never played games before. Blue Ocean grow by creating new demand, not just stealing customers from competitors. Next point number 5: the 4 actions framework. The book introduces a powerful tool called the 4 actions framework. It helps companies rethink their products by asking 4 questions. First one: eliminate. What factors should the industry eliminate? Second: reduce. What factors should be reduced below industry standards? Third: rise. What factors should be raised above industry standards? Fourth: create. What new factors should be created? This framework forces companies to break industry rules. Example: budget airlines. They eliminated free meals, luxury seating, they reduced airport cost, they raised flight frequency, they created ultra low pricing. The result: a whole new travel market. Next, point number six: focus on the big picture, not the numbers. Many companies spend months analyzing spreadsheets, reports, and forecasts, but the authors want too much analysis kills innovation. Instead, leaders should focus on strategic vision. The book introduces the concept of strategy canvas. This is a visual chart that shows how companies compete across different factors. When businesses map this out, they often realize everyone is offering the same things. That's when opportunities appear. Instead of tweaking numbers, companies should redesign the entire value curve. This encourages creative thinking instead of incremental improvements. Next, point number seven: break the value cost trade off. Traditional strategy says higher value is equal to higher cost, lower cost is equal to lower value. But blue ocean strategy rejects the assumption. Companies can achieve differentiation and low cost simultaneously. How? By eliminating factors that customers don't actually care about. For example, Southwest Airlines removed assigned seating, meals, complex ticket systems, but they improved fast turnaround times, friendly service, affordable price. The result: lower cost and happier customers. When companies rethink value, they unlock both efficiency and as well differentiation. Next, point number eight: build execution into strategy. Even the best strategy fails if employees don't support it. That's why the book emphasizes something called fair process. People are more likely to support a strategy when they understand the reasoning, have a chance to contribute, know what's expected of them. If leaders simply announce a new strategy without involvement, employees may resist. But when people feel respected and included, they commit to making the strategy work. Execution is not separate from the strategy, it's built into the process. Next, point number nine: blue oceans eventually turn red. A blue ocean does not stay uncontested forever. Once a company proves a successful idea, competitors eventually copy it. This means blue ocean strategy is not a one time event. Companies must continuously innovate, redesign value, create new demand. Think about Apple. They created blue oceans with iPod, iPhone, App Store, but competitions quickly entered those markets. The lesson: innovation must be continuous. Next, point number 10: strategy is about creating the future. The final lesson of the book is powerful. Most companies focus on competing in today's market, but great companies focus on creating tomorrow's market. They ask questions like: what problems are customers facing that nobody has solved? What industries could be combined? What assumptions can be challenged? Blue ocean strategy encourages leaders to stop thinking inside existing industry boundaries. Instead, they should reimagine what the industry could become. That's where breakthrough ideas emerge. Finally, so what is the ultimate lesson of blue ocean strategy? Success does not come from fighting harder in crowded markets. It comes from creating entirely new spaces where competition doesn't exist. The most successful companies don't obsess over rivals, don't copy industry rules, don't chase small improvements. Instead, they rethink value, unlock new demand, and design markets that others never imagined. In other words, stop swimming in the red ocean, start creating your blue ocean. At last, if you enjoyed this breakdown of blue ocean strategy, let me know in the comments. What's one business idea that could create a blue ocean? And if you want more videos summarizing powerful books on business, psychology, and success, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification so you never miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.